The Eagles posed for a group photo Sunday after taking an early lead at Lincoln Financial Field. They mimicked bowling pins falling down in the end zone as they pulled away. They danced the electric slide to put the final touches on the blowout. The Bears could do little about such hijinks because they provided their opponent ample opportunities to celebrate in a 313 loss. "We got 6 rushing yards today. I could give 2 expletives about their celebrations," Bears right guard Kyle Long said. "If they want to go on Dancing with the Stars, that's great for them. We're trying to win football games," said Bears defensive end Akiem Hicks. "If you don't want them to do it, stop them." The Bears failed to do that in all 3 phases as they lost their 4th straight game in ugly fashion. "The bad news, where exactly does one begin? We kept shooting ourselves in the foot," Bears safety Eddie Jackson said, "giving up 3rd downs, 4th downs, mental errors, busts, missed tackles, and that was just on defense, so it was no wonder the Eagles danced to their 9th straight victory." In addition to the aforementioned 6 rushing yards for the game, the Bears failed to record a first down in the first half. Their initial first down came 47 seconds into the 3rd quarter, and they scored their only points of the game on new kicker Cairo Santos' 38-yard field goal midway through the 3rd. Rookie quarterback Mitch Trubisky had a 38.3 passer rating on 17 for 33 passing for 147 yards with 2 interceptions and 2 sacks. "Attention to detail, positive plays. We didn't do a great job," Long said, "and they played a really good game. Credit their defense. That's one of the best defenses I've ever played." On the flip side, Eagles quarterback Carson Wentz was so good he was on the sideline for the majority of the 4th quarter, having given his team ample confidence to insert backup Nick Foles. Wentz was 23 for 36 for 227 yards and 3 touchdown passes and turned in a highlight reel scramble play to extend the Eagles' 2nd touchdown drive. It was one of several highlights for the Eagles' offense. On a 15-yard touchdown pass from Wentz, Nelson Agholor burned Jackson and somersaulted over cornerback Kyle Fuller into the end zone. Eagles running back LeGarrette Blount hurdled Jackson during a 22-yard gain on the Eagles' 4th touchdown drive of the first half. The Bears also committed 9 penalties for 56 yards, including 2 Prince Amukamara defensive holding calls on Eagles' 3rd downs in the 2nd quarter. "There were a lot of mental errors, especially on my part, missed tackles," Jackson said. "It was one of the worst games I've played. The good news is this category needed. The biggest positive was the Bears' defense forced 3 Eagles turnovers. However, they failed to capitalize on any of them." After Eagles safety Malcolm Jenkins intercepted Trubisky in the 1st quarter, Bears tight end Deion Sims stripped Jenkins. Trey McBride recovered the fumble to give the Bears the ball back, but the drive ended in a punt. On the ensuing Eagles drive, Blount started to break free on a 35-yard carry, but Adrian Amos and Amukamara bottled him up and stripped him to force a fumble, and the Bears recovered. McBride committed an illegal block on the first play of the next drive, which ended in Santos missing a 54-yard field goal attempt. Bears rookie Isaiah Irving recovered a 4th quarter fumble, but that Bears drive ended when Trubisky threw an interception. Extra point Santos was 1 for 2 on field goals in his Bears debut, after replacing kicker Connor Barth last week. His wasn't the only blemish on the Bears' special teams play Sunday. Pat O'Donnell had a 34-yard punt that gave the Eagles the ball at the Bears' 44-yard line to open their first touchdown drive. Up next, the Bears will move from their toughest game of the season to one of the most winnable when they host the 49ers on Sunday. The 49ers won their only game of the season November 12th against the Giants. Final word: I don't think you could focus on anything like that. If you want my personal opinion, I would love to have Foxy back for many years. He's one of my favorite head coaches I've ever had. I would definitely much enjoy him being back here. Hicks when asked about Coach John Fox's job security. Skane at ChicagoTribune.com, Twitter at ChiTribKana. How most inept performance of John Fox era calls for immediate Change at Hollis Hall. Biggs, this Bears team is worse than the one Eagles routed by 43 points just 4 years ago. Play of the game: Alshon Jeffrey's touchdown helps Eagles beat down Bears.